Hi, hi. How are you? Waiting for you to come in for this Saturday night reading. Now everybody's out and about, having fun, doing creative things. There's the fairy ball tonight. Not able to go. Uh, why? Uh, Vibration. That's the only thing. I went every year to the fairy ball, and this year I stopped because I don't feel the vibration. So, what I thought, I don't have a TV. And I thought, well, the only thing what I can do is, go online and chat to you guys. And do some readings with you. I received some beautiful Isis cards, the small ones. It's a new deck. It was the deck of Alana Fairchild, but this is the pocket edition. So I thought, oh, that's very interesting. And thank you so much for sending me those beautiful cards, that I could receive those cards. And this is a reading for all signs. And this is the Pillar of Light. And then I have to get my other glasses because I can't read these. Pillar of Light, burning bright, Earth star below, Soul star above. Burn away till that is not, for that is not light. Transform it all into unconditional love. Star of Isis, descend, your blessing and peace without an end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine protection. So you get protection from Isis. Isis energy is with you, and when you ground and you connect with your Earth star and your Soul star, above and below, the energies that come through of light that will transform the things that are stuck within you and that you want to shift or change. Now it's the time, because you can have fun, create. I was on the street and I heard, the song Freedom, and it was such a great energy on the street. So I just started to dance, and I thought, oh my goodness, I haven't danced on the street for such a long time. And it gave me such a good feeling. And that is exactly what we need to do now. We need to raise that vibration, not only within us, but connect with the energy that is around you. And it will give you a lot of joy, happiness. You transmute energies, you transmute emotions by taking this in. So connect with that star energy. We need some more. What is going on in this world at the moment? We get bombarded by all kinds of on social media. Division is being made already. So get the heck out of that energy. You know, go and do something what you want to do. You know, take a dive in the ocean if you need to, even if it's cold. You know, you do your breathing exercises and you dive in. So let's see what the next cards will say to you. So this is the card of the theme of the card, or of the evening. So transform your energy and connect with your star and your soul family, and star, your soul star and your earth star. So you get the protection that you need. This is Osiris. Yeah, divine sun child. That's Horus. Divine sun child. Blessings of the sun flow to you now. It's time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let you... I need some more light, so I will hold it near the candle. To let your light burn bright and without a veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It's time to shine bright. So let your sun, your inner sun, shine bright, as it is necessary to come out, you know, of the energies of darkness. You know, we start to entering springtime, but you also felt that when all the planets came in alignment, we got pushed forward to do the things that we need to do. And now it's time to open ourselves up and shine that energy and shine that light that we are, to give that vibration such a boost that we can keep on burning. You know, the time of all the planets were in retrograde. So now all the planets are direct. I think only today Mercury went back in retrograde. But that's not a big thing, because we know we work through that every time. So and it's a lucky thing, you know. You can, it's easier to communicate, it's easier to do your things, it's easier to because all the planets are now going direct. And if it was that way, that the planets were going in retrograde, we still had issues with communication. What happened, because we had the new moon, we had Saturnus and Mercury going retrograde in one sign. I thought it was in Pisces. I'm not really sure, or Aquarius. I'm not really sure about that. I need to check that out. But I know that was creating huge fire-ups. So it could be in your relationship, or with your family, or, you know, you had a blowout, or, you know, the energies got really fiery, very heated. And they say transform that energy and, you know, go in that energy of feeling joy and transmute it, because now we're getting pushed forward to a new timeline. And that new timeline, you know, supported and protected and by the ancient gods, is really, really amazing. So, sing, joy, have joy, laughter, you know. Even if we don't have that feeling that we're going through an energy that is, you know, holding, yeah, I see then the wheel of fortune in front of us, that the wheel is doing this, you know, that you're underneath the wheel. And when that wheel starts to spin, then you have to get your vibration up and get your vibration up and get your vibration up. And then that wheel starts to spin and starts to go around and go around and go around. Say, if you say on the top or here that you are, and you stop your energy from going, what happens? You will be down again, and then you have to work harder to get that wheel spinning. So keep on going and keep that vibration high and keep that wheel spinning for yourself. So what is the next? And it's an amazing time for if you put your intentions out and follow those intentions, you will be supported and everything that you do will be protected. I have here the burial card. A proper burial for freedom. Maybe you have to bury something. Maybe you have to say, okay, I have to say goodbye to something to create my freedom. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost. By trying to hold on to that which is no longer serving you. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which is no longer needs to be part of your life, so that you may be free. And when you are free, you know, you don't have to hold on anymore. Because sometimes we're holding on to things that is a creation of our mind. Sometimes in our mind, the things are more beautiful and better and greater than it originally was. So you have to think by yourself, okay, what we had or what was in your job, in your relationship, in family matters, was that great? You know, didn't I make a bigger and beautiful story of it than it original was? And when you make that story in your mind, that it was better than the original and the reality was, let go. Because then you create and you get your freedom. And that's exactly what the song said this afternoon when I was dancing on the song Freedom. You can transform your life to step in that timeline. You know, freedom also has a price. You know, it's you can do whatever you want. You have you don't need anybody to take care of, or you know, to to not only to take care of, but also you don't need to ask for things or dependent on things or be at home at a certain time, or that's the freedom that I'm speaking of. But it's also the freedom comes with a price, that it can be very, that the path sometimes can be very alone, you know, and I don't speak of loneliness, because that's a different thing. You need to know that the path is sometimes very alone, but on that path you need the people that are resonating with you at that moment. So it's not just coming with a prize. It's a rebirth. You know, it's like, come on, it's creating a new flow for yourself. And if you stay in that energy of, you know, going up and down, I don't know really what to do, then you stay in that underneath circle of the karma, you know, you keep on going. But if you shift that and you change that and you turn it around and you say, okay, let's that wheel turn, right? It's like you're pushing a car. Your car is dead, you're pushing a car, and at the moment it needs to have speed to, you know, to ignite again. So when you have the right speed, don't stop, keep on pushing till the car ignites. And then you can move on and move further and let go. So you can move on. It's because if you stop and you ignite, or you try too early and the car hasn't enough speed, you know, the pushing will be harder and harder and harder. So this is what my guides are saying, you know, don't make it too difficult for yourself. Make that leap, you know. If you feel sad or you have an off day, you know, and you hear a song on the radio, that can shift your mood like that. So take that energy and shift it and put on the music and start to dance. Get those emotions out. Because I know out of experience that you can get from 0 to say 40 seconds in a total from sad to ecstatic. And that's what you really can do for your endings, new beginnings, start anew. So let's see, what's the mantra for the next card for you? Okay. Still stuck together. Yeah. Wow, we have Isis, Divine Guardian. This is the time of significant and spiritual growth and healing. You are protected during these times by the love and the strength of the Divine Mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your Divine Guardian protects you now. Let go. Trust unconditionally what is happening for you, as there is only divine love beneath the surface of the present situation. So know that below everything what's happening, and that's in your subconscious mind, there is always love. There is always love. Love for you, love for yourself, love for other people. You're protected. Whatever you do, if you're in a transition, if you're in a period that you need to heal, It could be that some people are deceased in your life, or someone had to let go, you know that you get healed from that, and that the Divine Mother is giving you that love and the protection in that healing period. I also hear the spirit guides that are protecting you and guarding you are holding space for you to work through. In a lot of cases, if you know that your deceased loved ones are always okay, that there is always love for you, that somewhere here on earth, somebody is glad that you were born. So in that time frame, take that energy and say, yes, I am here. I know I'm being protected. I know they look after me in the afterworld. I have no connection with them in the reality, in the flesh, but their heart and their spirit are always with you in your heart. So that makes it easier to cope. If you have problems, or you have a hard time of letting go, or you have a hard time of missing them in your life, remember that's not what they want for you. They want you to live your best life, and just take them on your journey. Just say, okay, wherever you are, whatever you do, I will take you with me. And when you handle that in the direct way, you give yourself the freedom. You give yourself the freedom to move on. And that's what I see here also. Things are shifting. Huge changes are being made. And we know this already from, I think, for 10 years. Even longer, 12 I hear. 2012. There was the big shift, the first shift. And from that point on, things became worse. Now we are at a threshold that things can change, only we don't see it yet. And how your mindset is how you're going to perceive the things. So behind the scenes, more things are happening, bigger things are happening, and that is for our highest good. It's for our abundance. It's the time of the golden age. And don't let ever anyone else tell you different than what you feel, because some people see in the future, some people don't. Some people have the intuition and say, okay, I'm going this direction. Then is it your path? And that's perfectly fine. Take another path, it's also fine. The path will never end. Whatever path you take, there's always a learning curve on that path. And that's what I feel and what I see. I always heard, there is never a path that leads to nowhere. There's always something on that path for you that you can find and feel it as a treasure. And receive it as a treasure. So what is the mind saying about all of this? What is the mind saying all of this? What is the mind saying all of this? Did you get your blessings, I hear? Did you get your blessings? count your blessings. Write them down, what your blessing is. Okay, I have, oh, that's interesting. I see two cards here. I have the Eye of Horus. I have the Eye of Horus here. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with a certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and to serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. So that's exactly what I already channeled. You know, you have the protection, you have the perception, you have the gifts, you have your insights, you have your intuition, and no matter what path you walk, you know, you will walk the right path for you, you know, and yeah, know that you, if you are a seer, if you are a reader, or if you are someone that connects with spirituality, know that there a big change is happening and that you are elevating to a higher frequency. And that frequency needs to integrate, you know, that needs to integrate into your system. A trust in that, because you have, you are so in alignment with the frequencies that are going on at this moment, that you are able to serve and help other people in this awakenings process, you know? And we have people from the other side of awakening, and we have another group that is on another level awakening. And we all on different dimensions, different timelines, different frequencies, but we're all heading and we all wanting the same thing. You know, that we come into prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, that we are creating the things in our lives that we can benefit of. You know, that the time of lack and the time that we got stuck in is over. And you need to believe that. You know, you don't have to, but if you believe in something different and you believe in a lower frequency and you're going down spiral, you know, this wheel will be harder to be pushed. So before you're back on top. So give yourself space in certain times of the year to do this energy, to contemplate, to stand still, to go within, to transform. And when you come out, know that you have that energy from a new rebirth. And take that energy of the new rebirth to push you forward, to create the things that you want to create in your life. Because now it's the time, you know, there's nothing holding you back anymore. There are no obstacles that can create stagnation, or that can create other things in your life. You cleared the whole road for yourself. You cleared everything open. And when everything is open, keep that road clear. And you can do that on different ways to keep that road clear. So you can move on, and so you can go and walk your path and your journey, you know, to the crystal castle, whatever you want to call it. It's still there, you know. And when you are on that road again, and maybe sometimes we have a side road because other things are more important and asking our energy, our love and devotion, and you step off that path because that's a different frequency or a different timeline, then you have to do that. But as soon as you can, restore yourself, get back on your path and move forward, as there is nothing that is holding you back. Oh, that's the second time that this song comes through. It's from Shawn Mendes. Nothing is holding you back. So let's see. What the next step is. The next step of the air. We have the flower of life, and that's supported by the element of air. You are entering a fertile period in your life. Well, I rest my case, yeah? You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender to your control over how things will be manifested and installed. Allow them to do so. Don't resist any change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now it's the time for you to blossom. It's the confirmation. It's on the energy of air. So let your thoughts go. You know, or maybe new thoughts are coming in to create some things for yourself, to create music, dance, harmony. You know, maybe your dreams are getting stronger. Maybe your intuition is getting stronger. So use those energies for you to be able to elevate and know that in this period of time, it's your time to blossom. And the element of air will support you in it. So let's see what the element of fire will bring you. What will the element of fire bring you? Dark mysteries. So the dark mysteries will come your way by the element of fire, probably to transform. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber, where she holds a test and a gift for you. Wow. The test is your willingness to meet and to release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all forms. Will you accept her call? Your inner or deeper initiation is here. So, the energy of fire is asking you to transform that energy, to transform the fears that are within you, to go within, to go in that deeper space and transform those fears, those energies that are holding you back. And the song before was Nothing's Holding You Back. Now, if there is that fear, let the fire transform it for you. You know, go within. Look at that spot. What is the fear within you? Why you don't want to make that move? Why you don't want to make that step? That you are sabotaging yourself and that you're not ready for making that leap of faith, you know, that you need to make. Because the faith is there, but the inner child has a fear of abandonment or being rejected or all that kind of stuff. And it's everybody has it. I don't know one person that don't have the fear to be don't have the fear of being rejected or being abandoned. It has to do with your inner child. Communicate with that inner child. Communicate to your partner, to your boss, to everybody else. You know, why you don't want to go in discussion, or that you don't want to your emotions. Give the reason why. And then you will see that the fire, the love that you have for yourself, and the love that will come towards you because of the compassion of understanding you, that will transform you. So it is a place for you in the element of fire to transform that last part of fear. You know, are you afraid of speaking your mind because other people would think you're different, you know, or you won't be accepted because you think differently, or you know, it's always wise to be you, to be your authentic self, and to move forward with it. Okay. What is the element of water? What does the element of water want to tell you? What will support you with the element of water? Sticky cards. Ancient power mysteries. And it's the sistrum, if I believe. Yes, the sistrum, the ancient powers. The oracle guides. Okay. The oracle guides ask you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken, sang, words, or through what you write. Music, speak out loud and stand for symbolically. You have the potential, and you're very powerful, and you have the healing voice. And you are very guided and recognized by the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. So that's exactly what I already said. Oh my God. It's all confirmation, guys, at the moment. You know, let your, if you have the light language, if you have a singing voice, if you have a vibration, or you can have poetry, or you can play music, you know, use this energy to get it out in the world, and not hold yourself back because you're just a beginner, or you're just think, yeah, other people will think I'm not normal. There are so many people that are getting activated by light language. You know, some speak light language, some speak tongues. It's all relevant with each other. It's the vibration that is received by the soul that is saying, yes, I recognize this, and it's healing. So whatever, on what vibration you are, on which path you are, don't silence your voice, because your voice matters. And sometimes you are in a surrounding that you say, oh, you know, I won't speak up here because everybody will go over me. Let that go. That could be the fear that needs to be transformed. You know, speak out what you need to speak out for. You feel intuitively what kind of energy you will speak or not. You know that there are people that are not willing, agree with you, that not resonating with you. And if you speak your light language in your mind, everything dissolves. Because you change the vibration of yourself, you change the vibration in your system, you change the whole vibration around you. And we also know when we are in a room and the room is very dense and they start to play the music, and you're waiting for the concert, and everybody is looking forward to the concert, but still have that anticipation, you know, that frustration. Oh, when it's starting, you know, waiting already for a half hour, it's too late. And as soon the music starts, wow, you're ecstatic. And that's exactly the same what we can do with our energy, with our voice, with our emotions. And that is what the water brings us. The water says, dive deep into it. You know, you don't always have to splash everything in somebody else's face. You can also do it undercurrent, you know. So sometimes words are not needed. You just, your energy and the thoughts of where you're thinking of will already that energy. So for instance, somebody can think about or talk about storm, and you can think in your mind about a sunny day. Guess what happens in your energy, you know? It's just a simple example. So let's see what the earth has to say. The earth energy has to say. And I know that a lot of people really do really well. And they totally understand what is happening. And my candle is leaking here. It's leaking all hearts. Amazing. My candle is leaking hearts. Let's see what the earth has to say. The wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic realms. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and value such fearlessness, compassion and service into the human culture. This oracle also brings you angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. So, if you're an angelic being, you're an earth angel, and they ask you to get those angelic energies and birth them into this earth, ground them into this earth. You know, take this angelic energies and that support of the angels into this earth. Bring it amongst the people. As you are this earth angel, and earth angels are rare because they don't have judgments. They help wherever they can. And they have unconditional love and forgiveness for everybody on this earth. Because they know a human being is allowed to make mistakes. And they will support and help them to transform. So you are that earthly angel. You are supported with the wings of Isis. So I will say, you know, grab your wings and fly. Make this world around you a better place. Get yourself in alignment with that higher frequency, with the things that needs to be done on this earthly plane, that it needs to be fair, that everything what has anger, what has frustration, what is reacting, what is fearful also, just needs love and attention. And that when you give love and attention, you know, that energy grows. But when it stagnates, and it can have all kind of reasons why that energy stagnates, because it's needed somewhere else, or you don't feel it, or you don't receive it back. You know, make sure that you give yourself enough of that love. Don't go in that fear, don't go in that anger, don't get in that resentment, because it doesn't help you. Then it's the sign for you to go within and say, okay, I don't get it from the outside, I will do it from the inside. You know, I will give myself that love and that compassion and what I need. Because sometimes you meet people, they can't give it, or they're not capable, or you didn't speak your needs, and they don't know what your needs are. So you need to speak it out. You know, what do you need? This is what I need. Are you able to support me in this? A lot of people are not capable of that. A lot of people are not capable to give what you really need, because they never experience an emotion like that, you know? So don't judge them on that, but then if they can't give it to you, you need to be strong and give it to yourself. So you don't need it from somebody else, but that you can support yourself in it. That you can say, okay, you know, I'm okay wherever I am. You know, they have these beautiful herbs. They have tinctures. They have other systems to support you. Don't go to the doctors because you're depressed, you know. Go within because you're depressed something that needs to come out, but you're not telling it. Yeah, that's why you get depressed. That's why you pressing something down that wants to come to the surface, or that you don't get from somebody else, and you expect it from somebody else to give that to you, and maybe they're not able to give it to you because they never experienced that emotion. So you need to work with yourself to get that out of your system. And if you need support with tinctures or Mother Earth's herbals or whatever, plant medicine, I don't care what it is. But do the work for yourself to get yourself out of that place that you need it from somebody else. You are here, and if you walk the shaman path, you know every shaman that is going through a phase in their lives. They do it themselves because they know they're in a transformational time. You know, they don't go to other people to say, you know, you need to do this for me or you need to do that for me because I don't feel that well. You have to cheer me up. No, that's not your task. Your task is to keep the trigger that is there, and keep them in that trigger till they're ready to go within and release it on their own, to heal them on their own. You're not there to heal them. You're here to heal yourself. And sometimes, yes, you need support. But there are enough people that you can go to. I wouldn't suggest go to family. I would suggest go to a therapist, you know, to help you to move through those things if you need a helping hand. But there are so many support systems you can, and tools that you can use to get yourself out of it. I hear in the time that we enter, nobody needs to suffer anymore. Because we are so aware, we have so much knowledge, we get so much downloads from our guides. We don't need to suffer anymore. Suffering is a choice. You make a choice that you're miserable. So change that whole cycle, change that whole situation, and make it better for yourself. Put on music, dance for 40 minutes, and you will see how much your energy will shift. So the last one is from Isis, is from spirits. What does spirit have to say? Divine sisterhood. Well, divine sisterhood. With the right sisters, you have a sisterhood. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into the new relationships, collaborations, community and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have a spiritual contract and decided upon before you were born who you wish to help and who they want to help you, and who you want and who you can help. As you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. How beautiful is that? If you have the right sisterhood, and that's the card of Hathor, by the way. You know, you have soul contracts with so many people here on this earth, and those people come in your life for a reason. And when they come in your life for that reason, it's to collaborate, is to heal, is to cherish, to create love, to heal each other, to heal the divine feminine within you, to heal the divine masculine. As we all have a little girl in us and a little boy in us, you know, that sometimes needs healing. When there comes a man in your life, most of the time the man comes in your life to heal something within you. You know, if it's as a feminine or if it's as a masculine. But it can also be they're healing your inner child, or they're healing your inner girl or your inner boy. So it's just how and why people are coming your way. And sometimes you connect like this, and it's like your soul knows each other, and there's no other way than just have fun, be creative with each other, you know, help each other to push forward, to expand, and being loved with the right sisterhood. Just what I said, with the right sisterhood or with the right people, you can be healed. But don't always depend on the other person to heal you, you know, or to give you the advice. Sometimes you need it from someone else outside that has the knowledge, that has the creation, that has the teachings, the Magdalene teachings. You know, we all, as women, we all go through the Magdalene teachings. Everything about love, womb healing, about the dance, about sacred sexuality. We all know the teachings as sisters, as women, and we can only make it better and better. So, this is it for this evening, and I hope you had enough to think about. And tomorrow I will be online on Facebook. If you want a personal reading, the first 30 minutes are on donation, just donation based. The Twinflame readings I offer is 111 and can't be done in 1 hour. So that will probably take a little bit more than an hour. But the first readings, if you have questions, if you want to talk to your deceased loved ones, if you want to know what your future holds for you, or that you need tools to heal yourself, if you want information about tinctures or herbs or whatever, you know, you can ask a consultancy for 30 minutes, and that's on donation. So that for that, and I would say have a lovely, lovely evening, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.